friends, I'm Rachna and I'm back with a new lesson. Today's lesson is on how to use common expressions with the verb get. Well, get actually means to receive or to obtain something, but today I'm going to take you through a few common expressions that we use along with the verb get. So I have a few examples here for you. We'll go through each one of them and see how you can use get in a common expression. So my first example, you'll get the letter tomorrow. Now here the word get actually means to receive. So you'll receive the letter tomorrow. This is basically the meaning of get, to receive. In the next example, if you are not careful, you'll get sick. Now actually here get doesn't mean to receive, it means that you will become sick. So you can say if you're not careful, you'll become sick. If you're not careful, you'll get sick. Or you can say if you don't hurry, you'll get late. So you'll become late. Let's see the third example. I don't get what you're saying. Now here it doesn't mean again that you don't receive what you're saying. It means that you don't understand. So when you replace understand, here you're replacing understand with get. Well, I hope you are getting what I'm saying. The fourth example, how do I get to the highway? So you can say how do I reach to the highway, or how do I arrive at the highway. So when you use get here, it means to reach somewhere or to arrive at a place. Okay, my fifth example, do you get along with your colleagues? Here it is get along with. So I'm trying to say, do you gel well, do you bond, or do you have a good understanding with someone? Then you say, I get along with him. So here it means to have a good understanding with someone, like you get along with your aunt, your uncle, your friends. So when you want to say you have a good understanding with someone or you bond well, you say, do you get along well with? Okay, I hope these 5 expressions are clear to you. I'm going to be back with some more expressions using get. Okay, so let's take a look at another set of examples. I want to get away from the rat race. Now, what does rat race mean? Rat race is a competitive business world where there is a lot of competition, hectic schedules, long working hours. So that's a rat race. Okay, so when you say I want to get away, it means you need a break, you're tired and you just want to go away. So you take a break to get away. Okay. My next example, the police arrested the thief. He didn't get away with his crime. Okay. So please note there's a difference between get away and get away with. So get away with means you escape without being punished or without being penalized. Okay. So your teacher tells you you can't get away with get away without a punishment because you haven't done your homework. So when you cannot, there is no escapism, or you can't go scot-free, you say you don't get away with. Okay, let's take a look at the next example. When did you get back from your trip? So your friend's gone on a trip and she's returned. When you want to ask her, when did you return? You say, when did you get back? Or when did you return? Okay, I'm sure so far it's clear. Let's move on to the next example. If you do something bad to me, I'll get back at you. I'm sure you've heard this. I'm sure many of your friends have told you this when you've been bad and mean. So when you say I'll get back at you means you are going to take revenge when someone has done something bad to you or something that has not gone down too well with you. Another way to say it is, if you do something bad to me, I'll get even with you. So you have two expressions here, get even with or get back at, which means to take revenge. Okay, moving on to the 10th example. I hope you get better soon. Well, your friend hasn't been keeping well. So you go to visit her, and when you wish her a speedy recovery, you say, I hope you get better soon. That means I hope you recover soon or feel better soon. So here we complete another set of common expressions using get. And now we take a look at another set. Now let's take a look at some more common expressions using get. Maria joined the gym to get in shape. Okay, so here to get in shape means to come in shape, to get fitter. Yeah, so when you put on weight or when you're obese, your nutritionist tells you you need to get in shape, so join the gym or go for a jog. So when you want to reduce and look slimmer, you are getting into shape. Okay, in the next example, I've been trying to get in touch with you. Okay, to get in touch actually means to try to contact someone. Okay, your mobile phone is switched off and your friend tells you, I've been trying to get in touch with you, where have you been? So when you say to get in touch with, trying to contact someone. Or sometimes you meet a new friend and you make a new friend and say, okay, I'll be in touch with you, I'll get in touch with you, I have your number, I have your email ID, I'll get in touch with you. So I'll be in contact with you. Now let's take a look at the next example. I have something to tell you. I need to get it off my chest. So to get something off one's chest. Sometimes there are certain things that bother you and you can't concentrate on your work, you're disturbed and nothing seems right. So when you share it with someone, you're actually lessening the burden. So you're getting something off your chest. I mean, it's a way of saying when you feel very heavy in your heart and you feel sad. So you say, get it off your chest. So when you share something or a friend tells you, hey, what's wrong? Tell me, get it off your chest. So she's trying to tell you, lessen the burden by sharing it with her. Okay, let's take a look at the next example. Peter hasn't gotten over his father's death. Okay. So Peter hasn't gotten over. Now here when you talk about to get over something, it actually means to come out of a particular phase where you feel very sad, depressed. Probably it could be because of a breakup, it could be because of a loss of a dear one in your family. So when you are mourning and you don't feel too well, you say, okay, come on, get over it, So Peter hasn't gotten over means he's still sad, he's very upset and depressed, so he hasn't gotten over. Okay, my next example, if you want to come in my house, you have to get rid of that cigarette. Now to get rid of here means you need to throw that cigarette or discard it and then you can come in. So when you get rid of something, like you have stale vegetables in your fridge, you say, okay, I need to get rid of it, you need to discard it, you need to throw it. Okay, so well friends, sometimes the common expression get changes its tense. Like here it's in the present, present. Here it's in the third form. So you have get, got, gotten. So because it's used with the supporting verb hasn't, here it is gotten, the third form. Okay, if you want, this is also in the present tense, get. Okay, so now I'm going to take you through another set of examples. The 16th sentence, stop joking, we need to get serious. So you've been fooling around, not concentrating, not focusing. So your boss comes and tells you, hey, get serious. Or your teacher tells the students, get serious, get back to work. So to focus or to concentrate. Okay. The next example, what time do you get up in the morning? This is another way of saying what time do you wake up in the morning. Okay, I'm sure you've heard this and you use it very often. Moving on to the next example, Kelly hasn't gotten up the courage to ask John out on a date. Okay, so she's still scared to ask him out on a date. You don't have the courage, means you don't have the guts. You've not gathered the guts to ask someone or to do something. Here again we've used gotten, that's the third form of the verb because it is a present perfect negative sentence. So the verb is in the third form with the supporting or the auxiliary verb has. So Kelly hasn't gotten up the courage to ask John out on a date. Oh, you know, I need to take leave and I'm a little scared. So I haven't got up the courage to ask my boss to take leave, but I will soon. Okay, in my next example, ignore what she says, don't let her get the better of you. Someone's being mean to you, nagging you and saying all sort of bad things which upsets you, gets your mood off. So when someone tells you, hey, don't listen to her, don't let her get the better of you, means trying to say ignore, don't let her change your mood or your mindset. So when you want to say don't get upset, or when don't let anyone make you upset, you say don't let her get the better of you, the better side, the good mood of you. Okay, in my last example, we got lost on our way from the jungle. Now you get lost means you can't find your way back and you're lost. You don't know where to go and how to come out on the main road. So you get lost. Okay, here got is used in the past tense because this incident happened, it took place in the past. So we say yesterday when I was returning, I got lost from the jungle. Okay, so now we have here 20 common expressions using get, and let's see how we use get in the present, past, in the past tense, simple past question, and how it changes its form from present, past and past participle. So now let's see how get is used in the present, past and the past participle. I get up very late. Okay, so an everyday habit. So it is in the present form, I get up very late. My next example, I got back from work very late. So yesterday I got back late. Now we're talking about yesterday, so get has to go in the past, so I got back. So this is your past. Now let's see how we use get in the past tense in a negative sentence. I didn't get even with him. Well, my friend was very mean to me, but I forgave him and I didn't get even with him. No revenge. So I didn't get even with. So here did is an auxiliary verb already in the past. So get has to come in the present, but please remember this is a simple past negative sentence. And the last one, I haven't gotten in touch with Maria. Well, not yet gotten in touch. So with have, the verb goes in the third form. That's your past participle. I haven't gotten in touch. Okay, So here we have the common expression get. Please remember, first form get, got, past form, and the third form gotten. Please use the forms correctly. When you use did, it has to be get. In simple present tense, it is get, and in the third form, that's the past participle, it is gotten. So this brings me to the end of this lesson. I hope you find this useful, and I'm going to be back very soon. Till then, take care and bye.